Hello everyone, this is Hunter at Vapor Honing Technologies and Vapor Blast Manufacturing, and today you need to watch this video if you have a closed loop. This is more of a maintenance video about the closed loop system, so let's get started. So the first thing we're going to discuss is the antimicrobial agent that is a direct additive if you're running a closed loop system. And the reason that this is important is we all know that water that, stands still, let's say you're a hobbyist, you're only using this machine once or twice a week, so your water is going to sit there, a lot of the time. This is going to prevent that water from building any bacteria or any stench throughout the cabinet and prevent your workspace from stinking. So that's a super important thing to have if you're a shop, if you're more of a production line and you're using these machines. You don't want that to stink or have bacteria and create extra maintenance for yourself to clean it out. Another side note about the antimicrobial is that we do spray this in the machines before they leave here. So if you ever get a machine and it feels like there's kind of a greasy or filmy substance in there, we spray the machine with antimicrobial to prevent any of that bacteria buildup in shipping. So the next thing we're going to discuss are the oil absorption pads that we have for the closed loop system. Now these just sit in the top basin, but essentially what they do is what the name implies. They soak up oil and they prevent it from getting back into the system. So it helps to keep oils, stuff like that, out of your system and keep your system cleaner. So a lot of the times we get the question as well of when should you change the water? Now in the showroom, we usually change it every couple weeks. And that's because we get a lot of nasty parts to trial test and to do content with. So our water gets extremely dirty, extremely fast. So we clean ours out every couple weeks. Now a bare minimum is once a month maintenance for the water. If you're only using this a couple or a few days a week, a few hours a week, your abrasive is good for longer than a month. So the cool thing about these machines are that they're designed to drain just water. The bottom ball valve down here obviously drains everything with the cabinet. The middle one is what's going to drain just the water. So if you step off your foot pedal, you let that abrasive settle, or if you're just going to change it out before you start blasting and your abrasive's already settled, that middle ball valve is going to drain just water out of the hopper. And all you have to do at that point is replenish the hopper with fresh water and then dump your basins, replenish those with fresh water after you scrub them out, and you're good to go. So at least once a month you need to be changing water. If your parts are extremely dirty before they go in the cabinet, once every couple weeks is what I recommend. So the next question we get on a cabinet like the Weekend Warrior here is about this top ball valve down here. Now what this ball valve is intended to do is to equalize your water and abrasive ratio inside of the cabinet. So you want to keep it at that 20% abrasive to water, and you want to keep your water at this level. So every 20 minutes, every 30 minutes, we recommend that you step off the foot pedal, let your abrasive settle for a couple minutes, then open this up to let your excess water overflow into the basins. And then once this is done draining out, we're gonna go ahead and close this up. But another important fact about this is that you should never leave this open while you're blasting. When you step on the foot pedal, you're agitating your water and your abrasive together. If you leave this open, what that's gonna do is make your abrasive overflow into your basins, and then you're gonna have to waste some time getting your abrasives from the top basin back into the machine. If this abrasive makes it to the bottom basin, if it goes through that pump and up into this solenoid in the back, it can clog this solenoid and cause it to get stuck open. So that's one of the things that you wanna avoid. Now, if you have a model like the 800 base or the 800 FL, you have the automatic overflow valve, which runs on a timer in the electrical box. And what that's gonna do is that automatically opens and closes this ball valve, which is the very good thing about that feature. You don't have to worry about opening and closing this. If you're forgetful like me, it's a pretty hard thing to remember. So that 800 FL and 800 base and up, make it super convenient to where you get the automatic overflow and you don't have to worry about this. So if you guys need some more description, click the video in the upper left corner. This is going to talk more about abrasives and how long those abrasives last. It's a good video to go hand in hand with the water maintenance on the machines. If you guys have any questions, please give us a call here. We're always happy to support and help you with whatever you need. Our number here is 828-202-5563.